Hi everyone, happy Tuesday. My name is Natalie and welcome to the second show of our Throwback week. We are bringing back absolutely awesome products for you at incredible prices. But before we get to what we have on today's show, we have an extra special throwback today because not only are we bringing you an awesome deal, but we're also bringing back to you one of our most loved guests who's not been here for a very long time. Emily's here as well too. Sorry, Emily. Emily's also a throwback. She's been here a while now. But Rach is here.
Hello.
Hi, Rach. I don't think people understand how excited we are to have you back in the office.
I know, it's been many months.
It's been a really long time. How's you?
Yeah, I'm very good.
How's the baby? Or
He's
not so little baby.
I know, he's coming up to one now.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, no, he's good.
Mum of two boys.
I know, don't remind me. Just a bit of peace coming into the office.
Away from the crazy of
definitely.
Home. So this week and all of this week we are throwing back every single day with old but gold Hunkydory classics. So before we get to it again, let's see what the Win It Weekly is. The question, as always, is going to be quite insane, so I'm very looking forward to seeing it. This week, we are giving away 5 of our amazing Watercolour Escapes luxury topper collections. This is exquisitely British in the most fashionable way. It has gorgeous textured gold foiling throughout here. It's just beautiful. You might already have this, you might have not seen this, but would you like to win it? Well, what you need to do, you ask. You need to give us the answer to this question. It is the longest barbecue, Emily, honestly. The longest barbecue on record lasted how long? 112 hours, 68 hours, or 80 hours? Was this just like the barbecue being on, or is this like food's always coming out, people are there? Wowzers.
Wow. The same person cooking?
Yeah, it was.
Does it class if it's like meat that's been put in to be brisketed, or is this like constant sausages, steaks, burgers? Sausages?
It's your
just
typical
sausages?
No, it's everything but meat and stuff.
Wow. That is a lot of hours.
Like, share and comment. It is, isn't it?
I don't know whether that's like amazing or
think about the
quite
meat,
sad.
like the meat sweats after that. The meat sweats. Wowzers. That's crazy. So get your answers in, like, share and comment to be in with a chance of winning this, and we're going to announce it on Friday's show, so make sure you're tuned in to find out if you are a lucky winner. Okay, let's get straight to it. One thing I do have to say before we show you any of these products is that because these are throwback weeks and we're doing them at awesome brand new price tags, you won't be able to get any other discount added on top of these. So these are the prices that you will see, whether you are a member of our club or you're not. These are the prices, and I can tell you that they are pretty awesome. We're going to start off with the Cutest Celebrations Designer Decollage Collection. This retailed, look at this, £29.99, but we're doing it for you at £14.99. If you want to get this week, it is absolutely, as it says, the cutest of all artwork. And as you know, our decollage is absolutely stunning in the way that it's put out. What I might do, Emily, is just get a little card for each one as we're showing it, so we can see exactly what you can make with it. This is our base layer, so you've got your base or your toppers and your extra elements for your cardstock. Then you get your element sheets. You get 2 of each of these, by the way, so you're going to be able to make 24 cards here. But not just that, you're going to be able to make even more, because you know that we love to split up these collections and use them differently. And then you've got 2 of these incredibly beautiful printed adorable scorable card blanks. So this is that image made up. Look how many layers there are on that super cute. I was just, that was like quiet and cute in one then. This is how I wish Oscar was yesterday.
Yeah, definitely.
After being awake from 4 o'clock in the morning. No, he wanted to pretend that he was still a puppy and try and sit on my lap for about 4 hours. It was painful. Really, really cute, that one. Then we have this little fun chap in his hammock. I mean, I don't recommend putting an elephant in a hammock.
No,
I feel that it would be a little bit crazy. You might break your hammock, actually. But this one is such a good example of this card, and I love the fact that it's been fussy cut into to make that stepper, and you can see that some of the decollage has also been used on both of those steps there, so it's been split into two to make that wonderful image. So that is the second one, which is You're the Best. Perfect for Father's Day, grandparents as well. My granddad loves the little snooze. That one will be a good one for him. Then we have the cute little squirrel with the bunch of flowers. Now this one's perfect for your round shapes, especially like this one. Another beautiful easel card. But look at the dimension that you're creating here. And this is by adding in all of those layers that you're going to receive.
It's a good idea with the stopper as well.
It is, isn't it? Just adding that little bit of extra touch on there. So that is your squirrel design. All of your elements are on here as well, and then you have the most gorgeous cardstock, which you can layer onto as well. All of our decollage is designed to fit onto these wonderful designs, so if you want to mix and match in that way, you absolutely can do. Two very, very sweet little birds here. I love this one, and the sentiments are super cute as well. Love and best wishes. Just a note: enjoy making the sweetest memories in your new home. Absolutely adorable imagery there. And we have a lovely little card with a dimensional card front on it. And this is a great way of utilising your decoupage as well, popping it into frames, using these card fronts to make really fun imagery. And then next up, there's a really cool story behind this, Rach.
Okay.
So this artwork, when we found it, was like a sketch, like a black and white sketch. It didn't have any colouring. And Kat's mum, the amazing artist, coloured this in for us.
Kidding.
So Kat's mum actually coloured this image in, and then it was sent over to us, and we popped it into this incredible, incredible topper set. Really fun sentiments on here. Cheers to you, congratulations. It's time for a small celebration of them two carrying the glasses there. I love the sort of twisted borders we've got coming up here as well. And this one looks awesome made up. This is a really cool card, utilising your nesting die shapes to mimic that hexagon image there. Super fun.
Very fun card.
This one's a really cute one for any of the little peoples out there. And you know what, Rach? You should have made this card, because you could have killed two birds with one stone.
Well, I am actually demoing it.
Are you? Yeah. Because this one has a great sentiment that says, "Hello there, little one." Perfect for sort of young birthdays, I think, those first birthdays, but also nurseries. I think it's a really cute image that you could just like chop into, pop in a little frame, and then gift to someone who maybe has a new baby on the way. I'm hoping soon that my sister has her baby, because I just can't wait any longer. Look at this.
Aww.
It's just so sweet. And then the little button topper says, "Go wild, it's your big day." Isn't it perfect? It's so super cute. We've got the adorable teddy bears with their balloons. This one's great for anniversaries. Absolutely love that. Valentine's Day as well is a super sweet one, with all the little love hearts sort of floating around in that cardstock there, and a lovely card here with the acetate front on it to demonstrate that one. But I cannot believe the amount of sort of depth you get with this decollage. It's quite incredible. And then another favourite of mine, and I don't think we have a card to demonstrate this. It's so cute. Oh, Emily's finding one. We can do that one. We can do that one. It shows off. Look at this. It's like a fun Jurassic Park.
So many dinosaurs.
None of those dinosaurs are going to eat you. They're just going to say hello in really funny voices. They're
and eat lots of cake.
Yeah. Most of them will just eat plant-based cakes because they're not going to eat humans or anyone else, and then just say hi in really funny accents all day long. Absolutely adorable. Another great one for birthdays. There's all of your decoupage layers, and all of these layers as well are accent foiled, so if you don't want to use them all, you absolutely don't have to. 2 of each of all of those, and then there's absolutely awesome cardstock. Great
really
for
like
fold backs. Super fun. And then next we have this most adorable bunny. Oh, and the card's really good for this one because it shows you how you can use your toppers and your decoupage separately with your amazing cardstock. So you have your element sheet there, and then you've got your background papers with that gorgeous floral detailing across the front. But look at this, it's been used as just a little element on the stepper. How sweet is this? Absolutely gorgeous. So you don't have to use it all if you don't want to, and you can still make stunningly beautiful cards. The great thing about this decoupage though is that it is perfect for anyone who struggles with small elements, bits and pieces, because this is super sized. It's extra large, this decoupage. Another really fun one with the koala bear there enjoying its birthday, climbing up the tree, and then this super sweet simple card with just that fold back detailing on there, and that koala decoupaged up. So just using a few of your decoupage layers for that one. Then we have the absolute gorgeous Teddy Bears Picnic in those really nice sort of vintage style design. Reminds me of Care Bears a little bit.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Very sweet. And absolutely gorgeous for your card mix as well. We've got another stepper here with this detailing on. Really gorgeous for a special little girl. Happy birthday. Absolutely awesome. And then the final one has the cute kitty on it, just looking out, enjoying the sunshine with the smell of the lilies there in the background. I hope whoever lived in that house had cut the stems from the lilies, because we all know stems from lilies are not good for your cats. But an absolutely gorgeous image there, and it makes another stunning decoupage image. Absolutely lovely. So that's everything you're going to receive for £14.99. You can make 24 cards with that. 24 cards if you're just going to simply fold your cardstock up to A5, pop that topper on, a sentiment, and all of your decoupage layers. But we know we love to make the most out of our collections. So the amount of cards you can make with this, depending on how you use it, there can be so much more than that 24. I'd like to say, let's go for
35, probably more.
30, yeah, I'd say 36, 3 with each. That's fair enough, isn't it? Because it gives you a lot of different ways in which you can use it then. So let's say 36 cards that you can be making for £14.99.
Bargain.
Absolute deal, isn't it? And these cards you're going to be able to sell for more of a higher price, because decoupage looks expensive. You can see the time that it's taken to make them. So definitely grab this in your basket. Rach, I'm so excited for this. Your first demo in over a year. Not to put pressure on or anything.
Right.
What are we doing?
So I'm going to do the Noah's Ark one.
Super cute.
So I've picked out some of this blue paper. This from the Duo Colours. Yeah. So this matches in little C. So we can, and we're doing an 8x8 card. So we're going to go quite big, but it's going to be quite layered up and quite simple.
I think we have to make quite big cards when we do things like this though, don't we? Because
definitely,
you know, you can fit it all in.
Yeah, and there'll still be quite a lot left over as well, so you can make some smaller cards. So we're just going to go ahead and just stick this onto our card blank.
Is this also available as well? Can we talk about this quickly?
Yeah.
Is this a thing that you can also get?
You can buy it.
You
Wow.
can get the inserts to go with this. So not only can you make all of those cards, we've got coordinated inserts for you. So grab, get onto the website, pop in cutest designer decollage, and it will all be there. Look at our price, £2.99.
Now that is a good deal.
That is a bargain. £2.99 for 36 inserts that coordinate with this kit. So you can get your inserts and you can get your full kit, and you'll still be paying less than you originally would. These deals are incredible.
Definitely spoiling us this week.
I know.
Right, so I've cut out some gold mirror, 7 3/4, just to give that little border of the dark blue round.
Oh,
then
I
we're
like
going to cut
that.
this to just 2 notches below that 7 3/4. To then give a little bit of gold. So let's move that to one side.
I love how much you can really change up the layout of this cardstock by sort of cutting into it, using those borders differently.
Yeah, there is so
switching it
much
around.
to cut out from this.
It is really awesome. Good morning to everyone who's joining us. Hello to everyone on Facebook. Good morning, Janie, Becky, Karen, Tracy, Rachel. Who else is on here? Viv, good morning to you. Karen's watching. Jill, Joan, Debbie, Diane, Brenda as well. Lots of people guessing the answer to the question. Make sure you put your guesses in as well to be in with a chance of winning that incredible Watercolour Escapes card collection. Let's see who's joining us on YouTube. We've got a little bit of a funny oh no, it's working. I thought the Wi-Fi had gone.
Oh,
It's
no.
fine. Hello
That'd be
everyone.
so typical if it
Leanne,
was.
Donna, Anne, Jeannie, Andrea, Susan. Lots of people guessing 80 on YouTube.
Yeah, I kind of think if it was any more, then
It's
I
still a
just
long
don't-
time though, isn't
It
it?
definitely is. Right, so I've just popped out our main topper, and I'm just going to take out these little corner pieces. We're going to put these on as well. So we're going to stick our topper on just with some double-sided tape, because we're going to get quite a lot of layers.
Loads of layers with this one. Sarah says, I've just accidentally bought this kit and the inserts.
Accidentally.
There are worse accidents to have.
Definitely.
Most definitely. There are a lot worse accidents to have.
So we're going to just put that topper on the left hand side, just because I don't want to cover this orange. And I think with these we're just going to pop them on with just some construction glue, just because then we can wiggle them around so they're all straight. So these are just going to go on each little corner of our card. And then we can have a look at our sentiment as well. And then we can layer it up. Right. So we're also going to take some of our
Isn't it so good when you've got border
borders.
strips?
I know. I think they add so much to it, don't they?
Especially when you've got like a large card like this and you kind of want to break it up a little bit and fill in all of
Definitely.
those spaces. Absolutely essentials.
Right, so we're going to go, I think, with the one with the butterflies. And we're going to pop it just here. Now, because it is a bit small for it, we're just going to cut a little bit off as well. But our large sentiment will cover that. So, just take the tape off. And we're just going to cut just a little bit off at the bottom. And then make sure that we're putting these the right way. And stick our little border on. And then we're going to take the Hello Little one.
Oh, it fits perfectly on there.
It really does. That's come together better than expected.
So bright and colourful as well.
It really is. I love all these nice colours. Right, so we're just going to pop that there. So then we're going to move on to our layering sheets, and we're just going to pop out all of these. Now these are really big different layers.
Really epic, aren't they?
They really are.
But there's still so much dimension in it as well.
Yeah, we're going to use all of them for this. Just because why not? Let's make it a very special card. And there's even the little butterflies as well. So we're going to just get our largest one, which is this one with the monkey on. And we're going to use some of our foam pads. Just start layering up these, give it that depth.
This is quite possibly the strongest cup of tea I've ever had in my life, and I still can't get my tea bag out.
Get your tea bag. Right, and then we've just got our second layer. Now you don't have to use all the layers if you don't want to. They will also fit onto the image that is on the card star.
Exactly. That's
so you could use it for a different card.
You have so much left over on that as well.
I know.
You can make a little DL.
Yeah, it is a lovely size.
Our animal adorable scorable, which I do believe we still have stock of. So you could add it to that and create your own sort of image there.
Yeah, definitely.
And use it completely separate. It's amazing.
Alright, so we're just going to carry on layering up.
I love that when this has been put together, that because the team who designed this are also crafters and creatives, that they think in this way that
yeah, it is.
I know if I'm going to buy this, how can I make the most out of it? It's just amazing.
Yeah, because I think that's what everyone wants to do, isn't it? Just get the best value for money. And especially if you are buying something like this, and if you're selling it on as well.
But when it's at this price, half price today, just £14.99 for this whole collection. And then if you want to be a little bit cheeky, we can add the inserts in, because they're only £2.99.
I know, them inserts are really good. And I think some of the images you might be able to like add the layers onto them as well.
I think so.
Right. So we're gonna, missed a layer. Let's pop this one on as well. So we're just gonna take, so there are some smaller images on here, and we're gonna take them and we are gonna layer them up as well. Just then we've layered everything up that's on the sheet.
You might as well when you're getting it for this price. These are very, very cute though.
They are, and if you wanted to, you could have them like on the side as well.
Yeah, extra elements.
So we're just going to cut our foam pads down. Now we have got the little foam pads that will fit on perfectly for these.
Oh, your tiny little squares.
Which I might actually see.
Are there some in there?
We've got some little strips as well. We'll cut them down. Should just pop on our little teeny tiny fishes.
You're going to have to help me, Emily, because the iPad, like my dog, does not want to listen to me.
Nothing's listening to you anymore, is it? Alright, so can we stick our butterfly on? So we're just going to stick this butterfly on, if I can actually get it to stick. And then I think we are finished. Now you could add like a name to the top of this.
That would be really cute,
personalise it.
Using your dies that we had on, I think we had them on offer, you know, the other week. Those amazing alphabet dies. Super, super sweet though.
And look at the depth in that.
I know. It's just crazy,
amazing.
Isn't it? So much dimension in this. It's absolutely fantastic. Let's have a look at these inserts though, because we didn't show you those before. All of these, you're going to get 12 designs. They work perfectly with your 12 images there, and you do get 3 of each. So like we said, if you make 3 cards out of each decollage set, you've got an insert for all of them, and all you've paid is £2.99. £29. An absolutely awesome price for these right here. Why not think about adding some of our aperture card frames or some of our dimensional card fronts as well, so you can make really fun cards. You can make shakers with these. Absolutely loads of potential. £2.99 if you want to get a hold of those. An absolutely awesome product for today's throwback. I love it. Did you see yesterday's throwback though? Because this was super awesome and loads of people loved this. This is our Abstract Skies Miri specials. You get 30 sheets in this. This is amazing.
I haven't seen this yet.
30 sheets of these are gorgeous sort of skyscapes for £7.99, but you get 3 different designs in here. These are really, really cool. So you've got the green to the yellow to the black there, and you've also got this awesome one with the purple in beneath it. If you're doing anything with really cool backgrounds, these are going to be awesome. But you get a full pack of this. This isn't just what you're receiving. You're going to get all of this for just £7.99. If you've got any of our cutter card dies, this works incredible. Think about our new pop-up snow globes. You could do the really nice designs on, but they look so fun in using with these really cool dies that we still have available. These are our sporting silhouette dies, but just look how effortless that card is and how fun and bright it is with all of those incredible colours. £7.99 if you want that 30 sheet pack of Miri Abstract Skies. Such a good thing to just have in your stash for, you know, when you just need that little something special. Okay, so now we're going to have a look at another little look through our Moonstone snippables. Are we, or have I gone too far? No, we are. What should we do? What should we do? What should we do, Emily? I feel like I've gone really, really fast. Should we just do another demo? Everyone's here for the demos, aren't they?
Yeah, we can do
Should we do another demo?
Let's do it. Right, so I'm going to use the teddy bear one with the balloons, and we're going to do a bit of a shaker card with it now. So I've got a 6x6 card blank.
That's a problem.
And we're just going to cut down. So I've got a piece of gold Miri. We're going to cut down our gold Miri just to fit onto that card. 6x6, and we're just going to stick that on so it's all done and ready for us.
So much love for that card, Rach. Carol said, well done on your first card back, Rachel.
You.
It's very cute. Karen said it was so sweet. Janie loved it as well. So did Jackie and Pauline. Linda says, beautiful card, Rachel. Lots of people loved it.
I do really like that top.
It's so cute, isn't it?
It really is.
Tracy says, good morning, I had a birthday yesterday and I got a Hunkydory voucher.
Oh, wow.
I'm going to spend it on the Platinum membership. What a good idea that is. If you get your Diamond membership though, your Platinum comes included, so think about that too, because you're also going to get a super cool free gift.
So I've cut down my printed card to 2 notches below the 6. And we've cut this off so we can keep that for another card. We can fussy cut round it.
Isn't that just something you have to fussy cut? It really is.
So we're going to take this now. Now I'm going to use my trimmer and we're going to create like a frame with it.
Okay.
So I'm going to take it to 1 inch.
Yep.
And then we're going to just guess around where an inch will be at the top. Now we're not going to cut the teddy bears out. We're going to leave it at the balloons and we're going to just fussy cut round that.
Edge.
But don't worry if you do snip into them though, because we're going to layer up some different layers so you won't actually see if you do like go into the teddies.
You've got your super handy guide on the other side as well though, Rach, so you can see where your inches are.
Oh yeah.
On your arm.
Oh my god.
Every day's a learning day.
You know, I had no idea
Every
about that.
day's a learning day.
This is amazing. Right, so we're just gonna cut.
It makes it super awesome though, doesn't it?
Oh, it definitely does. Right, so now we're just gonna make sure that we've got to the corners of each one. I'm gonna take that. Now we're gonna take our craft knife. And then we're just going to cut round our teddy bears.
I think everyone has missed how fast Rachel is at fussy cutting. This is extraordinary.
I've been practicing
people.
while I was off.
Have you?
No. Every
you
single
sure?
day at 6 o'clock.
Every single day, 6 o'clock, I'm timing myself on my pussy cutting.
While the baby has a nap. Right, so we're gonna just go around his ears and just up by the balloons here. And as I say, don't worry if it's not the straightest, because we are gonna add layers onto this.
Yeah, and when you add your decoupage layers on as well, they have sort of like a little itty bitty bleed around the edge. So even if maybe you do cut into a little bit of a balloon, or ever so slightly maybe chop his ear off, it's absolutely fine.
It's all right.
Because your decoupage is going to hide all of that. This is a cool idea.
So we're gonna, I might need a ruler. Oh, there's one. So we're just going to take this little bit here, because I won't be happy if it's still there.
If it's still there, if you can still see that.
So we're just going to take our ruler and just draw a line to match up with the top bit, and we're just going to take that round as well, and we're going to take it as close to them balloon strings as we can. Right.
This is going to look really cool now.
So now we've got our little window. So we're going to not layer it up just yet. So I've got my acetate, and we're going to cut this to about 5 3/4. And then we're also going to take red liner tape, and you will be able to see it when you are doing it. And just going to stick this just on the edge around our window, and then this will be all ready to stick on the back of our card.
Lots of love for Rach as well on YouTube. Pammy saying, good morning, the Hunkydory team. Welcome back in front of the camera, Rach.
Thank you.
And another lovely message. There we go. Elsie says, it's nice to see you again, Rachel.
Ah, thank you very much. Yeah, I didn't think anyone would like remember or like
Do you
care.
even know who I am? Lots and lots of love to see Rach back. Vivian says, what are the best depth foam pads to use? We are big lovers of 2mm foam pads here.
Definitely.
I know Becca likes her 1mm.
Does she?
Becca does like a 1mm foam pad, but I think the best way to show off how amazing these are is to get the best depth from them. And so 2mm foam pads are most people's favourites for this, but everyone is different, and that's absolutely okay.
Everyone has their own preference. I mean, if you like sending it, then you might want to use like the 1mm, because it might fit in an envelope or a box a bit better. But right, so I've stuck on our acetate window onto there. Now I'm just going to cut down this as well, so this will be on the back of it. So I'm going to cut it to 5.5, just because we don't need it as big, because we won't see it on the back. So we're going to just put that to one side for now. Now we're going to layer up for our little shaker bits to go in. So I've got
this is exciting.
Shaker
roll.
Yeah, shaker roll. I forgot what it's called then. So we're going to go on the inside part here. Now we need to make sure that everything joins up, because we don't want to get any shaker bits outside. So we're just going to make sure that all lines up, and then we can start adding our different shaker bits. Let's do it that side. So I'm also going to add a couple of foam pads as well to
the rest of the outside space.
just so it's all like the same depth.
So your foam pad rolls are 3 mil in depth, so they are sort of 1.5 of your 2 mil pieces. But it just gives you that extra little bit of space for movement in your shaker cards, and that's why we absolutely love it.
Yeah, it is really good, this. I think this is the first time that I've actually really used it. So I do normally use like the foam pads. Yeah, but I think this is great, especially if you are like doing curved as well, like because it will go around like curves. Right, so we're covered in our double-sided tape. Now I am going to take all of the backs off this just before we put our
I think it's the best way though, because then
definitely.
Because if the movement of you even taking the backing off can sometimes shift,
and if it goes up, then everything will come out. Now you can use is it static bag to go on this, just so it don't stick, but I don't actually have one, so we'll pretend that I've done that. Right, so I've got some of our red sequins to match with our balloons, so we're going to just put a little bit of them in, and I've also got our pink ones as well, because I always think pink and red,
a mixture is sometimes good, isn't it?
And then we've got some of our silver as well to just go in, just to add a bit more colour. And you can add as many or as little sequins as you want, or you could even die cut out some little hearts to go in. Right, so now we're just going to cover, if I don't get my nail stuck, the back with that. Now we have still got some of the sticky on that, but that's okay, because if we bring in our card blank, it's going to go onto here. So
this looks so cool.
I know, look at that.
I love that.
So we're going to take our double-sided tape, and now we're going to just stick it on, and then we're going to add some of our layers from our teddy bears and just add a little sentiment to it, and then we will be done.
This is such a fun way of using that. This decoupage is completely different as well.
Yeah, it really is. And like, if you didn't want to, then you don't have to necessarily like stick all your layers on here. You could save that for something else. Alright, so let's make sure that is as straight as possible. So now we've just got that little gold frame round there, and we're going to just take our toppers. Now I don't think I'm going to add all of them to this.
No, I don't think necessarily
I don't think it
just
needs
a couple
it.
are going to be perfect, aren't they?
I think in fact I might just do them teddy bears just to make them stand out a little bit more, and then we can add,
I love this. Super awesome.
I'm going to go to this one now. There are sentiments on here, but I think I'm going to add this long one just to the top there.
Oh, it matches really well with that.
It does, and it fits perfectly.
What does it say on this one?
So this one is, you make my heart smile.
Aww.
Sending you love today, tomorrow, and always.
How cute.
That is a really lovely sentiment. And we have also got the little corner
pieces if you wanted to use
them.
them.
So you could add as much or as
border
little
elements.
But I am actually quite happy with that.
Very, very sweet.
Right, there we go.
And such a good way of utilising those decoupage layers so that you can make even more from what you've got.
Yeah, and it's still quite thick.
It's really,
you could
really
have
cool.
as many as you want.
Such a good idea with the shaker card in there. Absolutely amazing. One last thing though, we're going to run through yesterday's products because we launched a brand new Snippables collection, and it's super sweet. If any of you were absolutely in love with the characters from A Woodland Story, then we are bringing it you in our Snippables version. This is absolutely adorable. You're going to receive 6 die sets with this one. We have for you the Garden Cottage. Oh, we'll show you on this one. Garden Cottage. We have Riverside Friends, we've got for you Home Sweet Home and a relaxing read. Then you have Garden Gramophone, and finally Mr. and Mrs. Rabbit. These are snippable decoupage dies. Now they don't look like decoupage dies. The secret is when you open them out, you have a full cutting guide, so you can just take off layer by layer, and you can build up your own decoupage to go onto your cards. And now the best thing to go with that, of course, is this incredible A4 cutting pad. So you have full instructions on here which you can read to show you how you make it up, but what I absolutely love is that the team have put enough of the images on one page for you to be able to make a whole decoupage element from here. You're going to receive 3 each, or is it 4 each? No, 3 each in one colorway and then 3 in another, so you can mix and match. You can really get quite creative with all of these. So you just line your die up to the bleed line on all of these, cut them out. We've got sentiment ones as well, so they can all mix and match. So you've got your gramophone in the 2 different colorways. We have your house for you in that beautiful rich purple color, and then we've also, have I missed one out? Oh, we've got it there in the reds and the yellows. We've got your little stoat and that Mrs. Goose in both those beautiful blue tones and then those greens. And then my favorite thing about this pad is that we also give you A4 background sheets. They're divided into 2, so you get them in a wonderful A5 size, but perfect for cutting into, making borders, layers, backgrounds. You've got gorgeous details on here as well, which all make your cards just absolutely incredible. This collection is £56.93. Now this is a new collection, so you will be able to still get your discount on here to be able to bring that price down a little bit more, but you save £15 in buying it this way, which is a massive saving. So if you want to get your hands on that, you absolutely can do. Just to let you know as well, all 6 dies and the paper pad you can buy individually. These are £9.99 each, or you can get 2 for the price of £14.98. Now if you're going to do that and you're just going to buy 2 and you're not going to need the cutting sheets because you've only got 2 of them, then one thing that you can add to your basket is the stamps, and these coordinate with them. They're sized perfectly to work with your dies. If you are going to use these, we'd always recommend die cutting your image first and then stamping onto it using your stamping press. So you have beautiful images here and more sentiments and images to use as backgrounds also. So we've got 6 all together that work perfectly alongside those dies. These are an ultimate collection for £30, which saves you a total of £18, or you can get 6 sets on the 3 for 2 offer and save £2. So that's another thing, and these are so beautiful that you could just use these on their own without the dies as well. I absolutely love them. They'll also be available in our deal of any 2 for £16. Is that true? Not true? Am I lying? What is it with stamps?
Yeah,
3 for 2, isn't it? So you get 3
so 3 for
£16. Yeah. I confuse myself sometimes. There's just too many deals. That's the problem. Too many deals. So you can get all of these included as well. And look at how stunning these cards are. I absolutely love the way the team have utilised all of the different textures and patterns from this here. This is a beautiful one made by Debbie, using some Miri as well, just to make that image pop, and the lovely message there. Father-in-law, best birthday wishes. This is a really sweet one, utilising both of those houses together, and I love how this one's been made totally different just by stacking up all of the books to make it absolutely huge. But look how stunning these stamps are on their own. Really gorgeous images to be colouring in here. I absolutely love these cards. Super sweet. So you could be making those if you get your hands on those snippable deals. Just head over to the website hunkydorycrafts.co.uk to shop absolutely everything Hunkydory. Before we get to our last demonstration, because Rachel's going to show you that incredible snippables collection, let's just have a look at our Win It Weekly competition again. We're giving away our Watercolour Escapes luxury topper collection with gorgeous textured foiling and really beautiful watercolour images that really show off what's the best about the countryside. If you want to be in the chance of winning this, you need to answer this crazy question. Like, share and comment. The longest barbecue on record lasted how long? 112 hours, B, 68 hours, or C, 80 hours? Crazy. And we have had it confirmed by Emily that this was feeding people that whole entire time. Lots of sausages were cooked, lots of them. Madness, absolute madness. So
was
get
this
your
in Australia or England?
You'll find out on Friday.
Oh, you've got to tune in to finding all the answers. Honestly. So get your answers to that question in, and you could be winning that amazing collection on Friday's show. But let's see what Rachel's going to do with our snippables.
So, I couldn't decide which one I wanted to do, so we're going to do majority of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're just going to throw them all
Just
together.
being greedy. So I've already cut down my card blank, so we're going to do a 6x8 card blank, and we've already cut out just some of our little friends, and we've also got some of the butterflies. So first of all, I'm going to just cut down some of our cards. So I've chose this yellow one, so this matches with like the beak on the duck, and I just think it just looks very, very summery and very nice. So we're going to cut this to 6x8 to start with.
This is such a cute collection though. I'm not surprised that you couldn't pick one to use in particular, because
you like to
really,
like
really
think of
sweet.
little stories in your head for them.
Yes,
Like,
you
what
do.
is he doing?
This reminds me so much of like growing up and all the amazing storybooks with the gorgeous illustrations.
So we're going to just take this flowery paper now, and we're going to cut that to 5 3/4 and 7 3/4, just to give that little border of the yellow. So we're going to go ahead, let's stick this down.
Colleen has a question, Rach. She wants to know, where is your accent from?
Birmingham.
She is a Brummie at heart. She is, but now lives in the
northern lass.
She's got a bit of a twang on her accent, because she's been up here for
about
4 years.
Yeah, I think it is. It's coming up to 4 years now.
Coming up to 4, isn't it?
Yeah, we moved up before Theo was born, so
crazy.
Yeah, coming up to about 4 years nearly. Yeah, it's quite strange when I do go back down to Birmingham. Like, some of my friends and family, they sound very, very,
very
Brummie.
You're having to get out the dictionary to try and understand what they're trying to say.
All right, Bab. Right, so we're just going to stick that to our card blank. I'm just going to put that to one side for now. So I've also got this purple dotty paper. Now we're going to cut this, and we're going to layer some like frames on it so that we can stick our little friends' faces through. So I'm going to cut it to 5.5 by 7.5. I'm just going to see whether I think that's enough.
Just check those layers out. That looks good.
Yeah, so then we've just got a little frame around there. Now if you did want to, you could cut away some of this, but we are going to see it when we cut out the circles on it.
So it makes sense to have it that whole panel.
So we're going to put that to one side for now. Now we're just going to cut out. So I've already cut out some of our little creatures,
people.
But we have got these ones to do. So I've just layered our dies just on top, and we're going to use, let's get our MIDI in, our good old MIDI, and let's just run these through.
We have new plates.
We
if
do.
People haven't noticed already, we have new plates.
Oh, it's a good day.
Is it going through?
It is. It's just me, I haven't put it in straight. Did it go through? Yeah. Just needed a little push. So we're just going to run this through.
And we have sparesies, have you noticed, Emily? Then they're just down here. Lovely Joanne ordered us some from Crafters. So we've got an extra 2 sparesies.
And so we've got our little bunny. Just take this out. I don't have my poker tool with me. Right, so let's get our purple dotty paper back in now. So that's all our little friends cut out. And we're going to take our torn edge.
These are great.
They are, and I don't really normally use these ones, but I thought it would add to it. It reminded me of like the
It gives you a bit more of a whimsical feel, doesn't it?
So we're just going to take our 3rd and 2nd smallest ones, and we're just going to layer them around. So we will need to do 2 cuts from this. Let's see how we get on. So we'll put these ones through first. And just make sure that we've put enough purple tape on them so that they don't move. So that is our first 2. Now if you did want to, you could put the larger frame with it and just make a little frame to go around the circles. But we're just going to leave it like this today. And I think we're going to do, so we're going to have it so that it's got 5 on in total. So we'll just quickly run these ones through. And then we will have to put it through once more, just with the smaller ones. And then we can keep hold of our circles that we've cut out and use them for a different project. Can I fit that one on? Yeah, let's fit the big one on. Right, so let's do that one.
I'm excited to see this come to life.
Yeah, I did do one when I was making card samples as well. I was like, I really like this.
It's a very cool idea, isn't it?
Right, so there we go. So we've got our front. So we'll just put our dies back so we don't lose them. Put that to one side. So now we're going to have a little play around with our animals. So we've got our duck. So we will have to cut away some of their bodies. And we've got a little friend. And then we're going to put, so we'll start sticking these down together. Let's put some double-sided tape just on the back so we won't see any of our workings. And we're going to just pop her head through.
They're just peeping through.
He's saying hello to everyone. I'm going to get our craft knife and just cut away that little bit so that we can't see it. There we go. Now we're going to get Mrs. Rabbit. I wonder if we can fit Mr. Rabbit in as well.
What a lovely little idea.
It's like their own little world.
I know.
Right, let's just stick some tape just on the back of here. I'm not sure where they're going to come to. Oh. And then we can just pop these through. Now I have also bought the little house in, which I thought we could cut away some of the little pieces, the flowers round, and then we can also stick the house in as well. So we've got Daddy Rabbit and Mummy Rabbit.
They just look so cute, don't they? Just in those
they
little
really do
positions.
And then we're going to pop, yeah, he can fit nicely in there.
What a clever idea and a different way to use your nesting dies as well.
Yeah, see,
super fun.
and you could just, I mean, like if there is like one animal that you like, or if you like your friend likes ducks or rabbits, and you could just make like a little family of them through their little windows.
Very sweet.
So we're going to take this now. I'm hoping. So we're going to do it so it's like that. So we've got a little bit cut showing, and I am going to actually leave them flowers on there. Like that. Actually, let's just cut that a little bit from there, because we've also got one window that we need to still cover, which I was hoping to do half of the house. So let's just see if we can just pop that one in like that. And then let's just get our scissors in, and we can cut.
Snip away your other house.
Let's just snip that out. So we haven't got the whole house, but that's all right. I have also got a sentiment that
the sentiment might look quite cute, actually.
Yeah.
Popping out of the.
And then it does mean that then we'll see a lot more
of that background.
Of the background. Yeah. So let's get our card back in. So
this is super fun.
We're going to add some foam pads to it just to give it that extra depth. So I'm going to bring in, just for now, because I don't have that many foam pads, is this shaker roll. And it works really well to go round the edges of there. Right.
And if you want to fit it in those extra little gaps as well, so that you've got sort of that dimension throughout the whole of your background, you can do that
then
too.
You can. Right. Let's just take the back off. So you could actually make these into like little shakers as well.
Individual
little shaker
bits.
windows.
And I suppose you've got lots of different choices for sentiments now, because you could use whichever sentiment from any of those 6 images.
Yeah, because they all match. Like whatever occasion like you want, then there are sentiments for it. So we're just going to be careful to stick this on so that it's not wonky. Like that. So now,
how cute!
I've also die cut some of our little butterflies. Now this is from the teapot. I think it's the teapot.
The teapot house.
It's not from this one, because I was like, oh, that's a shame. That right. So we're just going to use a bit of our construction glue just to give us that little bit of wiggle, just to add some little butterflies. Would help if I actually put some construction glue on to our different places.
This is so sweet. Such a different way of using all of these die cuts as well.
Yeah, and there's still so many layers because we haven't actually used it in decoupage way. We've just used one layer. So now I've already die cut the sentiment, so we've got love grows here. Now also on the sheet you can cut round.
I love you doing this technique.
It's really good, isn't it? And
it's
then
so
it
clever.
makes the perfect background for it. So let's just get our glue and just dab it on like so.
It's so great for really being able to show off the sentiments as well by just having that extra border element on. So it's a really cool technique to be able to use with them elements.
Yeah, because the sentiments are really delicate, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we're just going to stick this on with some foam pads. So I'm just going to cut down, and we're going to just pop our foam pad where we want it on our card, And then stick our sentiment on. Now to finish, I've also got some of our gems. Now I thought the gold ones might go quite well with the yellow, so we're just going to add these just to different places, just to give it that little bit extra, a little bit shine. And we'll add one to there, and then one down here, one down there, and there we go.
These are awesome cards. So much love for this. This card is so interesting, Rachel. I love it, says Janie. Sandy also says, I love this card. Loads and loads and loads of people absolutely love this.
Rach, thank you very much.
It's been an honour to have you back. And you'll be back next week.
Yes.
She's coming back, people.
I've got some good stuff next week.
I know, it's quite interesting, that show, isn't it?
It is.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be really fun. So thank you for all of those demos, Rach. But that is it. We are out of time for today's show. Remember, if you want to enter our Win It Weekly competition, you can do all the way up through till Friday, when we're going to announce the winners. We'll recap that question ever so quickly. It is, how long... the longest barbecue on record lasted how long? 112 hours, 68 hours or 80 hours. So get your answers in to be in with a chance of winning our watercolour escapes. Pauline is back today on Hobby Maker at 2 and 4 with some absolutely awesome throwback products as well, so join her for some incredible demonstrations. And then tomorrow, Rebecca and Kat are bringing you another Hunkydory classic at 10 AM, so make sure you're here to see what that is and what you can be making with it. But thank you for joining us. It's a goodbye from me, a goodbye from Emily,
Bye.
and a goodbye from Rach.
Bye bye.